The Florida trip, I think it's an important trip in general. Play some great baseball at some great venues, and really just be together for the entire week and enjoy that experience.
That was a good pitch too.
It actually was, yeah. You did better with the outside half. That was a great route. I'm faster than you. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Yeah. It's a great spin, dude. Ask him how many stolen bases he has this year. 0. What did you say? You have no stolen bags.
Florida's definitely like the best week. We've been cooped up in Maine during the winter at that time for so long, being like negative 50-degree weather.
It's a great experience for our team, and this year we were able to play some really good opponents in Florida and enjoy 80 degrees and sunshine as baseball was meant to be played in, I think.
It's nice to step away from school for like a week or two and just focus on baseball and really like batten the hatches down and get ready for conference play. And it's like 80 degrees, so that's great.
Okay, all right, let's get ready to go. It's a great week for us to enjoy competing against a really good schedule, play outside competition, and by outside I mean out of New England. The opportunities are endless.
As it so often does, momentum can turn on a single pitch. A tied game slipped away under the Florida sun. But for Coach Woods, it was another successful test of the team's resolve.
Baseball is a challenging sport, and you could do everything right, and the outcome doesn't go your way. That is probably one instance where we've got to build each other up.
Obviously, every time you go out and pitch, you're not going to, throw 9 scoreless innings. You're going to get hit around sometimes.
I think we're a really close group. Like our ability to kind of back each other up and be there for each other, I think was a big part of like not letting those things spiral into like losing streaks and stuff like that.
One swing, that was the difference between these two good teams right here, okay? We got nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to be disappointed in. We played hard, they played hard. They were one swing better than us. I'm proud of you guys. Really good job right there.
Playing a top 3 team in the country in Stevens Point at the time was a pretty cool experience, and I think like that showed us like, we're not far off. Like we're one inning away from that being a completely different game.
When we get back, I'll get you guys the times for tonight. We go over to Drive Shack.
As the sun goes down, it's time to hit the driving range.
That's it. Hey, Boo! Okay, come on, Boo! Here we go, Brado!
Yeah.
Lovely! Go, Boo!
Go! Here we go.
That's a hell of a team over there, guys. Really, really good job picking each other up. Who's got the chain?
This guy had a quality at bat every at bat of the game. Plus, he's been saving runs with his defense. So, Marcus.
But I want you guys to rest tomorrow. All right, Friday's going to be really hot. We got 2 right on this turf again, and we need to be rested and ready to go for St. Olaf.
Mules on 3. 1, 2, 3. Mules!
Okay, quad stretch here. And I just want you to hold this position. When you rotate out, follow your neck with that hand. Yep, look up at your hand. Good. Even when you come down.
All right, G, arms straight, baby. Come on.
Get something out of this. Don't really just throw yourself down and back up. Florida is like probably the best week out of the whole year because this is the first time that they actually get the chance to just focus on playing baseball, and it's also an opportunity for me to just focus on baseball at the same time. Hand out for me.
Amanda's a huge part of our staff. She has a great relationship, with all of our players.
Ben Croto, everybody. I don't think I could do anything else. If I had a desk job, I'd be pretty miserable. Well, that looks really good.
You combine world-class person with world-class knowledge and professionalism. We are just so lucky to have her as part of our team.
Do you feel stretching your bicep if I do this? Okay. Let's hold this here for a couple.
Kudos to Amanda, because there's been a couple times when I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if this will stop feeling like crap, and then she does a little something and it's fixed the next day. Without her, I definitely wouldn't have had the success this year that I think I have.
They know that I want to keep them on the field, so they're also not afraid to report things. Anything that we can do to prevent and to identify early on and account for is really what I emphasize.
While the players loosen their muscles, it's time for the coaches to keep eyes on a familiar NESCAC foe, the Bowdoin Polar Bears.
Don't throw a breaking ball here.
I think he's gonna. Yep, see ya. Gone. Slider.
It's so predictable.
Did you check that scoreboard? 10-2, 10-3 now. They'll be competitive. They've always been good, so they're not going to be afraid of anybody. Oh, Foley. I think that's going to go. You're going to have a hands full with this lineup, boys. These guys can swing the bat.
With the day off under their belts, the Mules return to the Central Florida turf for a twin bill against St. Olaf.
Let's go, Nick!
Nick Thompson, he's such a fierce competitor. He gives us a chance to win every time he takes the mound.
Yeah, Nick's awesome. Great pitcher. And as of late, he's been dominant. I love catching him.
We have great coaches, great players. So if I do what I can to help the team win, then I feel good. I always want to win too, So now we just have to go take what's ours.
I think a large part of the reason we've had a lot of success so far this year is because, we're very close to each other.
We kind of created a framework to where we know who we are and what we can do, and we just have to go do it. So we have that confidence.
Yeah, we only lost one game in Florida this year. Being able to play those teams with really good arms, really good bats and stuff, I think the real importance of those is just getting us ready for conference play.
It's definitely important to play teams that are nationally ranked and highly regarded nationally, because that's how we consider ourselves. In order to prove to everyone else that that's what we are, we gotta do it against the people who are already considered to be up there. By doing that and going and beating those kind of teams, we're just further promoting the Colby baseball name.
Next up, Colby heads home to battle through the regular season.